Right now, I'm holding the most bizarre food you'll find in the Middle East. A collection of odd animal parts I never expected to find here in Iraq. In southern Iraq, it's all grilled meat and river fish. Whoa. But up here, things get extreme. Word?
Yeah.
Are you using the right word?
4 hours north of Baghdad, the flat desert gives way to green mountains, waterfalls, and snow. This is Kurdistan, a region with its own flag, its own language, and food that has almost nothing in common with the rest of Iraq.
What's that, brother?
Today, I'm going deep into Kurdish kitchens, and with every meal,
This is something that's actually new to me.
the food will get further
Wow.
from anything you've ever seen before.
When it comes to Americans, we don't like our food looking back at us.
Then just close your eyes and chew.
But first, we're easing in with breakfast.
In the north of Iraq, makhlama is very typical for breakfast. It's a kind of omelette, but in a very Kurdish way.
A mountainside kitchenette and a pair of ripping hot skillets. Butter hits the pan and cooking begins. Onions and tomatoes join in.
This part of Iraq was completely different from Baghdad, from the desert, or from the marshes where I was earlier. This is mountainous, these are the highlands. Today my mission is to learn more about the Kurdish people, but especially about the Kurdish food. Because this is going to be my first experience of Kurdish food anywhere ever.
The onions, turning soft, sweet, and caramelized, signals it's time for the meat. Next, add bell peppers, a sprinkle of salt and pepper, then tomatoes join in. The dish could be done here, but by definition, in order to label this an omelet, one crucial ingredient remains. Meeting me here, high in this Kurdish hillside home, Arazu, local entrepreneur and passionate ambassador, proudly sharing her culture with the world.
Earlier, you were telling me that we're going to have an omelet for breakfast.
Yes.
Usually, an omelet would be a little bit more eggy. I would call this meat and vegetables with 3 eggs in it.
Yes. Normally here, omelette is mixed with either like grind meat or chopped lamb meat.
And which one do we have here?
We have the beef.
We're gonna get to this soon. So far, I've experienced a lot of food throughout the rest of the country. And as I look at the table, I see some similarities and I see some differences. I'm seeing fewer cheeses and more like butter and yogurt.
Yes,
And
cream.
gamer?
Yes, but from the sheep.
This is the clotted cream. This is the very first food I tried in Baghdad, but I had the buffalo version. This is made with sheep. Let's see if it's a little bit more gamey or not.
The way it melts in your mouth is really delicious.
That's fantastic. And nothing sheepy. I was so worried because, anytime you get pizza or something with goat cheese, it's just like sour and intense. And it's like, okay, I feel like I'm French kissing a goat. But here, no. Clean, smooth, creamy, very nice. Here, we have the bread. Now, the bread is interesting because they have a huge pile of bread in the kitchen, like over a foot tall.
Actually, you're here at the end of the stack. It's normally like a long column. It lasts really long because it's thin and dry. So anytime they want to serve it, if it's required to be tender, they spray some water so it gets soaked and it's ready to make some little sandwiches. I'm gonna put some qimar, some honey at the top with some walnut, and then you make a little bite.
Cheers. Oh, that's delicious. Obviously, the honey is sweet. We've got some interesting texture from the walnut, and all of it's wrapped in a little Kurdish bread burrito. That's nice.
Would you like to have some cucumber on your little sandwich?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little bit about the village where we are right now?
This village is called Shush village. It's part of an ancient town called Acre. A lot of internationals and the locals, they come here to experience the real experience of Kurdistan. Maybe the food is simple, but it is the way that it's been prepared for a century. Let's try the special one.
Let's get to it.
My favorite flavor in this is like a kind of half-burnt fried onion and the aroma of the smoked yam.
Cheers. Yeah, it's a little smoky. I like that. The egg is present, not always obvious or able to be perceived. Beyond that, it's almost like an American hot dish. It just tastes like nice, delicious ground meat with some veggies, a little egg for filler. There's not really a lot of spices or seasonings in there, is there?
In the past, we had some limited spices. So normally they add the flavor to the food by onions and some of the herbs.
Yeah, I would say it's mild flavors, but it's still very flavorful, and the onions add a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
This is an incredible way to start, but first I have a lot of questions about Kurdistan. Yesterday, we drove from Baghdad all the way here to Kurdistan. And when entering Kurdistan, we went through kind of an intense checkpoint.
Let's see what happens. We have a bus full of people.
It's a checkpoint that when you look around, you see a lot of people having their bags searched. And it's interesting because I felt like I was going into a new country. And then at the border, I also saw flags that were different from the Iraqi flag. And I'm trying to just wrap my mind around what Kurdistan even is.
Kurdistan is the land of Kurds, that they are indigenous people of the region. We've been here for thousands of years. Our language, our culture, our food, our custom, everything is different. The Kurds are over 45 million people around the world. The region of Kurdistan inside Iraq is the only autonomous region. It's like practically two countries in one country. We have our own parliament, our own president. We, the Kurds, if we want to travel to the federal Iraq, we don't need to have any documents stamped. But the Iraqis, if they want to enter Kurdistan, they kind of have an internal visa. It's just to keep Kurdistan as safe as possible. So proudly, the crime rate is very low here, and we don't have drugs.
But you do have alcohol.
A lot. Not everyone is Muslim in the region.
So today my mission is to learn more about the Kurdish people, but especially about the Kurdish food. And we're going to be ending today with something that, for me, is a bit extreme. I'm talking about pacha. What is it?
Pacha is kind of known internationally, but locally we call it saru pe. Sar means head, pe means legs. The way that it's served is like the entire head. So it's going to be the brain, the eyes, the tongue, the jaw muscles, and also the legs plus.
Oh, plus.
Yes.
What you're describing so far, head and hooves, I've had that in Iran, which is right next door. They call it kale poche. But there's more.
You will not be disappointed.
But before the pacha, we have some other food to try. So let's keep moving.
Yalla.
From the mountainside, we're headed to Kurdistan's very own capital, Erbil. Here, we'll see more of what separates Kurdish food from the rest of Iraq with this.
What have we here?
Something very special from my hometown, Sulaimani. It is called kibta.
We're at Kazwani, a restaurant where Kurdish tradition isn't just preserved, it's served every single day.
I had something that was in a ball shape in Baghdad called kuba, and I wonder if that was a cousin of this dish.
I'll do the genetic test later, but this could be a cousin.
Here's how it's made. First, the rice, cooked in water seasoned with turmeric, salt, and paprika. Later, that rice will form the shell for this dish. But first, the filling. Fresh ground lamb and beef hit the pan, sizzling until brown. Seasoned with salt, chopped onions, black pepper, and paprika.
This is gigantic. So in the inside, it's not just pure meat, is it?
Plus almonds, plus raisin, chopped celery leaves.
Next, the shell. Cracked wheat and rice flour mixed together with splashes of water. Salt to taste, then the cooked rice goes in. Everything kneads together until the dough is formed. Pinch it off, flatten it, shape it, and bring back that filling. Once it's sealed, it cooks inside a boiling broth of your choosing.
As you see, like the stews are different. This is like the original Sulaimani. This one has chickpea, tomato, and beetroot leaves. And this one is like a neighborhood of Sulaimani that the color is yellow. They added some chickpea to the soup and also turmeric.
Here we go. I'm descending the fork and spoon inside, breaking it.
Yes.
And wow. So it's a pretty thin layer on the outside, and inside is absolutely packed with this stuffing.
We made sure like a good chef makes it.
Come to me. Oh yeah. Wow, this thing is a beast. This is a big ball of protein. And I love that it's mixed with nuts. Let's give it a shot. You know what flavor hit me first? Celery. But then it's paired with these other ingredients that I've not really experienced with celery before, like turmeric.
The combination of the celery leaves and beef miracle.
That's interesting because I thought I taste something lamby, but it's not that intense because it's mixed with beef to kind of temper the lamb flavor down a bit. Beyond that, the outside of the dumpling is very bready, doughy, thick, and very saturated.
We normally also have the yogurt drink with it.
Really cleanses the palate. Very sour. Pretty intense. And then we have this right here. Is this going to taste much different?
It's not just the food, but there's a story behind it. In Soleimani, we have a neighborhood called Sabun Karan. They used to make soap in that neighborhood. The soap was made of the animal fat. But when they were chopping the meat apart from the fat, there were still some tiny pieces of the meat that they didn't want to throw away. They thought, now that we have this kofta, why not add it to the stuffing? And it was like even more delicious.
Very good too, much sweeter. Of course, you've got tomato flavor, you've got the chickpeas. I like the stories where food kind of happened both from an accident and out of necessity. We shouldn't be wasting it. What can we make? Oh.
Each Kurdish food tells a story of the people here. This is a cuisine born from necessity, shaped by the land itself. Much of Kurdistan sits high in the Zagros Mountains, a rugged spine of rock where winters are cold and nothing comes easy. So people adapted. For generations, Kurdish herders moved their livestock with the seasons. They cooked with what they had, and nothing ever went to waste. But sometimes, the search for protein went beyond the farm and into the wild.
These are the wild pigeons. These are hunted in the nature.
Not in the town square.
Yes.
In the streets of Erbil, there's one type of restaurant that's impossible to ignore, with menus picturing offerings of bird species both familiar and exotic.
I've had pigeon before. It's kind of a bit darker meat, definitely a stronger flavor than chicken. But here, this is something that's actually new to me.
They call it suska in our language, which is like black francolin. It's actually a very beautiful bird.
I also heard that this is a species of partridge. In the USA, we don't usually eat the partridges. They're in the trees, they're in the pear trees, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know that song?
Around here, birds are treated equally. Pigeon, partridge, chicken, duck, all of them get the same deal. A quick rub of salt and pepper, then each one takes its turn in a pot of boiling water, bubbling away for 2 to 5 hours, together in a slow-cooked bird coalition. When the meat softens up, pick your favorite and onto the plate it goes. On the side, a bowl of broth containing the concentrated life story of every bird that went into that pot.
You seem not completely enthusiastic about what we're about to eat.
I'm a bird lover.
So if you came here on your own, which of these birds would you be most drawn to?
I wouldn't go for the wild birds because I believe they should be out there in the nature, but I would definitely go for the duck.
Okay, what's such an environmentalist?
Semi.
Let's try out this mega bird broth. Cheers. Wow.
Very birdy.
The broth, I thought it would be more intense. It's rich, it's fatty, but it's very clean flavor. You just taste in some different birds all combined into one. Right here we built up to our final bird, the partridge. Now these birds actually have some little drumsticks. I think maybe we try the leg here.
This one is good.
It tastes like dark meat. It tastes oily, very fatty, and tender. But man, I feel like I just put on lip balm. It's just covered in grease. We have the best bite remaining right here, the breast. This is a little more tough to get out than the pigeon.
Very delicious. Salty, tender. Flavors is still like very birdy, like turkey leg.
Oh, you're right. It's like turkey, but a little bit more greasy, a little bit more fatty. I like it. For my main protein source, I might switch over to this. Yes, I'm gonna have to eat 35 of them each day, but I'm willing to do that.
Sad.
Kurdistan's capital has spent decades racing toward the future. But next, we're going to a place that's stuck in time. This is Accra. 1 hour north, this mountain town runs on a dish that's fed generations and terrified first-timers. It's called hacha.
You've never had the eye, have you?
I don't think I'm gonna.
I think you are.
And it all starts with a local butcher revealing his darkest secrets.
What are the most common animals you have coming through the butcher shop?
بزررة بمشكلة.
Normally the goat and the lamb.
What part of the sheep are people ordering most often around here?
برزيل.
People normally ask for the ribs.
That sounds like a good cut of meat. Safe, mainstream, but we're going to be trying for something different.
The most delicious part of it.
He keeps putting his thumb into this lamb's eyeball. Why is he doing that?
I like it what چی پنجه خدا که تلنو
صبر از او.
because it's just so soft.
Oh my God, stop. Please stop doing that. As we're chatting, his nervous twitches to stick his fingers into the orbital socket of this goat over here.
Sheep.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure the sheep would like it. What is it about the head that people like so much?
He says the most delicious food in our culture is pacha.
I'm about to try it for the first time, and I'm looking in this sheep's eyes, and it's not helping my appetite that much.
He says the first moment you taste it, you will find the reason why you would like it.
Poetry.
Yeah.
I love it.
As soon as the skin is removed, the prize beneath reveals itself. The cheeks, the tongue, and those beautiful eyes. Around here, every part has a place on the plate. Well, almost every part.
For those of you who are looking at that hairy head and thinking that's going to be food, no. This is going to be food. This one, right here. The snout right here has been chopped clean off. Why is that?
It's for the hygiene because normally it has some like worms and unwanted stuff in the
Worms?
yeah.
Nose worms?
The worms inside the sheep's head are actually common and considered normal in many regions. They're known as nasal worms, caused by flies that lay eggs in the animal's nose. Kinda gross, huh? So when it comes to resourcefulness, nose worms are the line the Kurds won't cross.
This is the autonomous region
Yes.
of the sheep head.
Yes.
No worms can get past this. Beyond that, the bottom part of the jaw has been broken in two, and then this is the tongue hanging down way down here, and you can see actually a little bit of the trachea. I am fascinated by this preparation already. Sir, I've learned so much from you. Should we put our thumbs both in the eyeballs? Just, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And then now we're eyeball brothers.
The head is just the beginning of a much longer, much more daring pacha operation. Here at Kanedon, more forgotten animal parts come together to quite literally flesh out our final course.
Right now we're in the restaurant that's going to be cooking the food that we've been building up to all day. This is the restaurant owner and chef, K1. And the food we're going to be making is called pacha or sarupe in Kurdish.
This cooking tradition dates back centuries across Persia and the wider Middle East, so far back that no one can say exactly when it began. It's more than just a recipe. It reflects pastoral life, a time when each potential calorie was precious. And choosy eating was a luxury afforded only to kings. Into a giant pot enters the first layer. Sheep heads, packed tight face to face.
After the head, we have the legs. In fact, we have two different types of legs, starting with this right here, the sheep legs. You can see they've actually removed the hair and then they've taken the cap off of the hoof. So this part right here, that's actually going to become soft and edible. Traditionally, they might just go sheep all the way. But right here, we have calf feet. I'm told this is kind of a premium version of this dish. After this boils, all of this can be eaten, well, for the most part, except for the bones.
Finally, seal this strange meat architecture with another layer of sheep heads. Add a handful of salt to wake up the flavor. Then the sheep draw one last breath as everything is submerged in water. Lid on tight and the fire does the rest.
In a moment, we're going to experience the final meal that we've been building up to all day. But first, I want to give you a sneak peek of the final product. Oh man, it's like a sheep graveyard in here. It seems like most of the meat has kind of fallen away from the head. Now, if you take a look at this part, that looks fantastic, actually. I don't know what muscle that is that's right behind the eyeball, but that looks pretty tasty to me. Is that the penis? I'm gonna put that away. Right here we have the tongue. Ooh. Now this is the tongue I was looking for. You can see it's become very soft. I have a feeling we're gonna be fighting over that one. Moving on to our next pot right here. These are the intestine. These are gonna be served on our platter as well. Let's give it a bit of a sniff. A bit gamey, but not too intense. It smells like it's gonna be a good bite. But then there's this right here. This is something I've never seen before. Now, I've had head and hooves, but I've never had a stomach from a sheep stuffed with rice and sewn shut like what you see right here. Ooh, they are plump. It feels like touching fabric or carpet. I'm curious how this meal is going to come together with all of these heavy foods, but I guess it's time to find out. This meal, it looks finished?
It's ready to eat.
I'm trying to be optimistic yet honest at the same time. It looks like food?
It is food.
Fantastic. Looking at this, it does resemble something somewhat similar I've had in the past year. I went to Afghanistan and they had their version of head and hooves, very heavy dish.
Yes.
And so this kind of reminds me of just the ultimate version of that.
Yes.
Not only do we have head and hooves, but we have stomach and we have this too, the intestine. I think this is where we should start.
You can just tear it apart.
It bursts, and it's just full of white rice.
And some spices.
It's basically a vegetarian sausage. The inside has no meat.
What about... Okay, it's vegetarian.
It's quite good. The intestines are a little bit thick, very fatty. Then on the inside, it's just rice. The flavor is very simple, just salt, pepper. It tastes very clean, very neutral.
So we also have the bread underneath.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Soaked, juicy.
Whoa. Soft, spongy. There's just that big hit of flavor from all this collagen, fat, tendon, brain, eyeballs that have just been boiling down into one delicious essence. Oh, and then this is the calf hoof right here. It's so big, heavy, and gelatinous. There's so bones in here that are just peeling off so easily. This is such a gooey mess. Oh my God, that is wild. The tendon, it's not fat, pure protein. But then there's a lot of other stuff on that shake. There's a lot of fat and some other random tissue, a bit of protein, a bit of muscle. Yeah, you have some orange or a little bit of onion, but there's not really anything to cut the insane heaviness. So I'm curious, how often are people eating something like this?
I would say minimum 2 times a year.
How much do you think this costs?
Almost $100 US.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is worth it.
In general, in the US, we don't like our food looking back at us. We don't want to see eyeballs. People don't appreciate intestines or stomachs.
This is how sustainable our ancestors were. In the past, it's a very hard work to take care of the cattle. And it's for the purpose of the eating and the dairy product, the liver. So when you slaughter one of these cattle, nothing from the animal gets wasted.
What about the younger generation? Do they share that same sentiment? Do they still appreciate this as much as their grandparents did?
After all this globalization, the younger generation are so much into some fast food. So the number of people that now they appreciate this food is way different from the past because they don't know the value of it. They just judge it based on its cover.
That said, let's show those young folks and let's try some of this stuffed stomach.
Here's how it's made. The base of the stuffing is a short grain rice, seasoned with salt and pepper. Then minced lamb, along with rendered animal fat to bind it all together. Once mixed, it's ready to be packed inside the stomach.
What's unique about this is the owner only fills it about halfway with rice because when they're boiled, the rice expands.
The stomach is sealed shut with actual stitching. Then they're spread out evenly before being brought to a boil. Add salt and that's it.
Oh, wow. So right here, I have a whole section of the stomach that's been stuffed and it's been sewn up. What is the first step here?
Find the threads and then just pull it. And it's open.
This right here is a meal in and of itself. Cheers.
Cheers. I need some more lemon on it.
Good idea. It's very fatty, very rich. This is different from the intestines. Inside, the rice has become kind of a sheepy risotto and lots of fat. I've also had something similar in Nepal and Kazakhstan. That said, this one probably tastes the best and the most clean out of all of them. But then we have this right here. This is the final boss, the sheep head. Now I'm looking at it, I see some meat on its head that I can just peel off super easily.
Yeah, the jaw meat is very tender and delicious.
Right? This is
and
really good.
the most delicious part is the hanging one, the tongue.
In some countries, they peel off the outer layer of skin, and in some countries, they eat it.
No, it's already peeled.
Oh, it's already peeled?
Yes.
Let's go for it. That is the best bite so far. I mean, that is some sheep A5 Wagyu right there. It's so fibrous, it's hard to describe the texture of a tongue. I mean, it depends on how much it's cooked, but here, it's been boiled for such a long time. The tenderness, the juiciness, it's on another level. It's so soft.
This is something that some family members, they can fight over.
From here, the eye. Now here's the trick. If you go underneath, you can kind of get your thumb in there and you can just bloop it out. See?
Yeah.
Bloop. What's left is this mass of weird interconnected tissue. I mean, it's nerve endings.
You know what is the sad part about this? I used to be a vegetarian.
That is sad.
To introduce my culture to the world, I'm gonna sacrifice.
Cheers.
Now I understand people. It's like mainly the mindset. Because it's delicious. It tastes exactly the same as when I have some ribs, for example.
100%. I gotta say, I'm pretty used to it by now. I've had sheep eye in Kazakhstan. I've had sheep eye in Peru. I'm a sheep eye fan. Before we wrap up, I want to talk about Kurdistan. Do you consider Kurdish people to be peaceful people?
It's the fact I don't consider it's already there. We are the only nation in the region that we never invaded other people. We have defended ourselves by proof.
But do you think that's also why the Kurdish people don't have their own country?
That's not why. We are a nation with no country yet, but we are a strong nation. The borders never separated us. We don't believe in the borders. I wish there was no border in the world. That's ugly. Whatever brings people together is beautiful. For example, a political conflict or a natural disaster, without any doubt, in a second, there are like trucks of aid driving toward that people. Not only the Kurds, even whatever happened in Turkey for the earthquake, Kurds didn't think, oh, they're Turks, let's not help them. So we are definitely the people of peace, and we will be the people of the peace.
Is it your hope that in the future, Kurds will get their own country?
Of course, we do deserve that.